Hello and welcome! Silrace here with Star Wars Battlefront beta. This is my final thoughts on the beta test, as in my final impressions of the beta and what I'm expecting once we move on to the release and launch. Overall, I had fun with the beta. Like, they basically did the best they can do with Star Wars, in my honest opinion. When it comes to the visuals, the audio, that sort of things. Like, did you watch the AT-ST walk on the snow? Like, did you see the footprints of its walking that it leaves behind? Like, that kind of very minor detail having gone into all this is fantastic, and it really shows that the developers behind this game really put themselves out there to really make the most out of it, and I appreciate that kind of dedication and passion for this stuff. I really enjoy that. They did get more time to complete the project because obviously Disney wanted this game to release closer to the movie release, and that's one of the two things every developer out there wants. They want more money and more time to finish their games before the publisher says, get it out now, no matter how broken it is. So overall, I didn't find this game very broken. Like, there are certain game mechanics which make me scratch my head, such as, for example, the sensitivity sliders, that the turret is on the same slider as the other vehicles instead of being on the infantry slider, because obviously you want mouse sensitivity to be very different for flying a plane or one of the ships rather than when you are using a turret, whereas the turret is just stuck on the ground and you're only using it to shoot. It would have made sense for it to be on the same sensitivity slider as the infantry one. So yeah, there is that, like things like this. So for example, the spawn system. Some things here and there are not to my liking very much, but overall, I really enjoyed this, and I do have to say that I absolutely adore the old school combat mechanics, the old school shooting mechanics. I am talking about this game essentially taking up what was the old first shooters like Quake and these things and importing that into this era of shooting. If you look back at the movies, you didn't really see stormtroopers hiding in cover or crouching down to fire or stopping movement to fire to gain more accuracy. Granted, they did fire from the shoulder, as in they weren't just running around and hip firing bangs. Like you can see, well, being done with, for example, the blaster machine gun we had access to, the LT-19. Anyway, this goes with the movies very well, and I'm kind of happy with that. It gives me a sense of mobility in the game, where I am willing to run around and blast from the hip, because there is no accuracy increase for standing still, or for even aiming down sights. And that is the stuff which has been plaguing, in my honest opinion, plaguing shooters for the last 10 years, where it's like becoming completely and utterly static of like, hold still every time you shoot, resulting in this kind of silly gameplay where someone sprints, stops for a split second to take a shot, and then sprints on again. To me that just looks dumb. Anyway, I appreciate this kind of old school shooter mentality and controls. It is fantastic. It really feels like a bit more Star Warsy to me, in the sense that, well, stormtroopers and whatever always movement they fired, they just didn't sit around in you know, corners camping and whatnot. So overall, like I said, I had fun with the beta. I am probably getting the game on release once these little things are fixed. For example, the spawn system, once I hear the spawn system on the Walker Assault has been fixed, and all things, little things like this. Once they are done with, then I'll definitely grab the game. I might very well wait until I hear that those are fixed and then grab the game. But until then, thank you very much for watching the Star Wars content. I am not sure if this is all the Star Wars content I will do on my channel. It is possible. I'm not sure there is enough in this game for me to really like start making videos of. That's not what I'm sure about. But once I start playing the game, once I finally get it, I will probably play some of it because it, well, for the hours I put in here, it was fun, right? That's the main thing. It isn't the most awesomely balanced and or the most awesomely realistic. I wasn't expecting any of those things, but it was fun, and that's the main thing, at least for me, when it comes to video games. Thank you very much for watching.